And hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, we've just arrived at Blue's apartment. We want to find out what kind of horrible sinkhole he lives in, and to see the train wreck of some kind of romance scene that's about to occur.
Yeah, it's gonna be flipping hilarious.
All really awkward. It's
Or both.
Yeah, hopefully both. To be honest.
Blue pulls out the keys to his apartment, and we make our way up the stairs. What?
Shouldn't you go up the stairs and then
pull out your keys.
Well,
I mean, I don't think pulling out is what Blue has in mind, but
Oh yeah, that's the only thing that's getting pulled out this evening. I apologise in advance. My apartment is a bit messy.
full of vodka bottles. Yeah, that's okay. What?
He's got a calculator nailed to a stick. And a spanking paddle. Too small for a cricket bat. What the hell else is it meant to be?
I don't know. I'm nervous for some reason. I clasp my hands together in front of me as Blue unlocks the door. Why all the TVs?
Very low attention span.
Is this the tech that he's after? Because they've got nothing on them.
Yeah. He just collects televisions for some reason.
Even though that's highly illegal.
Apparently.
I clasp my hands together in front of me as Blue unlocks the door and pushes it open. I look inside and my nervousness momentarily disappears. First thing I notice is it's a hole. Oh, and the static playing in the background.
Oh, maybe he likes the static.
That's probably it. For a moment I think my mask is breaking again, so I touch them to try and clear away the noise, but then I notice a series of televisions lined up along the walls, all tuned to a dead channel, because there's no other kind. As Blue steps into the room, he definitely avoids piles of paper and books scattered across the floor, which are not there!
Yeah, where are these?
Where are these books?
There's the spanking paddle and the calculator hammer.
The calculator hammer.
Yeah.
And the airline plane seats.
Yep.
And the sofa.
Tiny sofa.
Tiny sofa with knobs on.
Yeah, that is a really small sofa. Either that or that is really far back, but that would make that a massive set of shelves.
Okay. Jesus, Blue, you weren't kidding. Apartment is small and cluttered. Front door leads straight into a living room, just big enough for the line of televisions, a couch, a coffee table. Where? And a few cabinets along the wall. Okay. Yes, cabinets, televisions. That is a dining room table.
Yeah, with cables in it for some reason.
Well, you're not allowed tech, so you might as well tech up the table.
Yeah, just nail cables to things to try and look risque.
Piles of things sit around the couch, which seems to serve as Blue's main workstation when he's working from home on a case. No, they don't.
Told you it was messy.
I believe your exact words were a bit messy. This is a construction site, a very neat construction site.
No, it's a destruction site. It's an important difference.
Blue laughs and Jessamine puts her bag and coat down on the couch, which is small enough for about 1.5 people.
It's 1.5. It's 2.5 buttocks.
So I'm going to have to sit in his lap at some point, is basically what she's thinking.
Or just get really squished into the corner.
I take a closer look at the piles surrounding the couch and see that there are stacks of paper and books haphazardly balanced atop one another. I look over the televisions confused. Why do you all have all this junk? If you collect these, I'm seriously starting to doubt your sanity.
Oh, those aren't personal effects. They're work.
I sense a shift in his emotions and I look straight at him. What kind of work? Are you a TV repairman on the side? Because you know that's illegal. Blue stares back at me, unwavering for breaking his gaze in sight embarrassment.
It's a personal project. I'm trying to get in touch with the Selenon by only using receiving equipment.
Yeah. Blue gestures towards one of the seemingly busted TVs.
They'll work fine, but the signal I'm looking for isn't on any channel. It's probably not analog. I haven't had much luck yet, unfortunately. I tried Freeview. You have to get a set-top box.
I'm taken aback. I know he's telling the truth, and yet the truth seems to stretch beyond the realms of his personality.
Also, aren't there people better qualified for this?
Yes. The blue I know is not one for conspiracy theories or meticulous work done on hunches.
Or conspiracy theories. The Selenon are meant to still be there. That's go. They'll punch anyone who uses too good a piece of tech.
But apparently TVs don't count.
Yeah.
Blue, is there something you're not telling me?
No.
Might be less than a lot perfect in a lot of things, but detecting liars isn't one of them. You're hiding something.
Phone. But I'm warning you, it's stupid.
I expected nothing less.
Yeah.
Try me.
A while back, I had a strange dream. I know. This one I felt a lot like the feeling I get when I see something. It's like looking.
You mean it was a prediction?
Yeah, my brain looking. Well, yeah. I usually predict things a few seconds in advance, which is why it's kind of pointless. Sort of handy in a fist fight, maybe, but might be useful in poker on occasion. But this didn't feel close at all. It was distant.
Yep, the opposite of close. How could that be possible?
Who knows? It's psychics. Space magic. I don't know. Psychics are still a giant enigma. If I had to guess, I'd say it's an incredibly powerful force to reach me like that.
I'm almost afraid to ask what you saw, but I'm going to ask anyway, because otherwise we wouldn't move the story along.
It wasn't that, to be honest. More of a feeling than anything. Someone was calling for help. Calling for me, but I couldn't help them. It was my sobriety. I felt so weak.
And that's why you want to talk to the Selenon, to tell them to stop it.
I know it's a long shot, but maybe I could figure out exactly what that force was.
Why do I feel like there's more to this than you're willing to tell me?
Look, it's no big deal, right? If I had just a stupid idea I got into my head, why don't you take a load off?
A load of what off?
Clothing.
Yeah. I sit down heavily on the worn-looking couch, partially out of exhaustion, partially out of shock at this strange revelation.
You.
Blue moves into the small kitchen on roller skates, just off the living room. The kitchen's on roller skates, not Blue this time. I can see him from where I sit, opening and shutting cabinets. Does he seem nervous too?
I wonder what kind of vodka she likes. Does she like Smirnoff? No, that's not posh stuff. What about this one? I can't even read this label. That must be posh.
Distracted from that thought as I realise there's another issue I need to take care of.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, sure. Blue grabs 2 glasses from the kitchen cabinet and heads over to a small discoloured cabinet in one corner of the living room, pulls out a bottle of amber liquid.
This is special vodka. It's not very pure, I admit. You know how it gets better when it's really purified? It turns out if you just leave it in a barrel outside for 60 years, it doesn't. And that's what this is.
I grab my bag from next to me and rummage around in it for a minute until I find the clothes I went to the bureau in earlier. Been wanting to take this disguise off for a while now. I remove the mask and then start to strip out my clothes.
Okay.
Blue, where's your toilet? That would solve all problems, right?
Yeah, or even just telling him, could you stay in the kitchen for a minute while I change? Just...
Yeah, out of my clothing while Blue is busy in the kitchen. Unfortunately, my plans take a nosedive when Blue comes in a little earlier than I expected.
Crikey, breasts!
Oh my goodness, tits.
Whoa, cripes!
He nearly chokes on his drink that is ever present in his mouth and comes close to dropping the other glass that is intended for me when he sees me standing there. What?
You're naked!
Blue is turned halfway away from me, but I can also see him sneaking looks out the corner of his eye.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I just had no idea you're quite that bold.
What? No, Blue, I was changing, not stripping. Blue's shoulders relax and grin spreads across his face.
Boobies. You know there's a bathroom for that, right?
Oh, shut up. Oh, God, she sounds like me. It sounds like me talking to you. Oh, shut up.
Now, here's an interesting question. Do collars and cuffs match? Because that hair isn't dyed, but does it affect the rest of the hair? I mean, it affects the eyebrows, so I assume it affects the rest of the hair.
So what you're asking, do the carpets match the curtains?
Yeah, collars and cuffs.
I'm going with yes.
Yeah,
mostly not because of her, but because of him.
Well, look at his eyebrows.
I know. I've just got this image of, I'm sorry, people. Look away. Stop recording now if you don't want to hear it. Here.
Just put your hands over your ears.
Hands over your ears. La la la. I just got this image of penis with fluffy blue cloud around it.
It's like someone's put their knob in a baby blanket.
Exactly, something like that.
What's even funny is the idea of him having chest hair.
Perfect. I'm even more eager to put my uniform on now. Blue's eyes are making me uncomfortably warm. I should stop probably shimmying.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Then where is it?
Booty, yeah. Right over there, it's just through the bedroom. This place has a terrible layout.
It does. Okay, I'm going to change properly then. Or I could just ask you to turn around.
Yeah.
Since I'm already doing it and didn't think about the
I assume
bed.
she's going to shuffle along with the knickers around her ankles. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Wow, this is dignified.
With her pubes on display.
Ah.
I grab my clothes from the couch and walk quickly through the bedroom to the bathroom. Blue's bedroom is... Why don't you just shut the door of the bedroom?
Yeah, I'll do.
Blue's bedroom is surprisingly tidy given the state of the rest of his apartment.
It's like he only sleeps in there.
As I start changing my clothes again, I hear Blue laughing in the other room.
Understandably.
Shut up! What are you laughing at?
You being a book.
I say it loudly so it travels through the bathroom door and out into the living room.
Oh, nothing. Just you. You're adorable.
I quickly finish putting on my clothes and go back out to the living room to see the patronising fucker. You drunk? Adorable. How much have you had to drink?
Not much at all. I spent most of it all over the room when you were in your little onesie before.
What?
Eh?
What onesie?
I don't know.
I am not adorable. That is so patronising. Shit, I said that as well. Blue had been laughing silently, but when I say this, he stops laughing and looks at me seriously.
You're right. I'm very sorry. Adorable isn't the right word. I meant to say beautiful. You is beautiful.
Beautiful. I don't know this word.
This word isn't science. Yes, beautiful.
Oh. Can't think of anything to say, but my insides are going crazy.
Should not have had that drink earlier. Oh, God. That's the problem when you have, Caffrey's in stuff. I think is it Caffrey's, which is the damn, liqueur, which looks really milky and stuff.
Baileys?
Bailey, sorry, not Caffrey's. That's completely something else.
That's a beer. So
yeah, that one's fine, but Bailey's, right? Bailey's, and having that in a cocktail can go very wrong.
Yes, there's Zombie Brain, which is well known for making curdled Baileys a thing to drink. I quite like Baileys, just don't have it with orange juice. Just saying. Can't think anything to say, but my insides are going crazy. I feel like my head is going to explode from the rush of emotions that overwhelm me. Blue seems to see what's going on in my mind. He touches my hand lightly, but doesn't make a move to do anything else yet.
Yet. Here, your drink.
It takes me a moment to find my voice. I clear my throat. Thank you.
This smells very rohypnol-y.
Yes. It's just got that scent of rohypnol in it.
Older rohyp. Just dash it on a bit. And then pass out. I just dab some on here, thud. Oh, that was a bad. You wake up 16 hours later. That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Why did I dab it on like some kind of perfume? This super rohypnol that can go through the skin. Why is this even available anywhere? This is the most ridiculous thing to use. It's going to be open the bottle to pour it on something and pass out. It's that strong. You don't have to do anything with it. Just be within 20 metres.
Ow.
Need an isolation chamber for it to do anything. End up using it as really powerful bug spray. Right. Well, that's all the bugs gone. And what's those thudding noises? Oh, that's the neighbourhood cats falling over. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So absent in the shower.
The title of this episode is going to be Super Rehypnol, at which point it's going to be flagged so hard my head will spin.
Yeah, this will not be allowed to be to get any advertising revenue. Apparently.
and even the new like YouTube hit apparent. Have you heard about the new YouTube heroes? Yeah, the YouTube hit squad's going to come and go, oh, it's got the word Rehypnol in it. Ban!
It's about Rehypnol. No, it's not really. We made a joke about what would happen if someone used super Rehypnol to the point where they pass out by being near it, and how impractical it would be. I didn't think this through at all. I'm the worst date rapist.
Ow!
I'm going down a club thud.
Stop!
Make it really easy to find the date rapist, though. Whoever's passed out in their flat with an open bottle next to them. They haven't come in for work for 16 days. Yeah, it's because when they pass out, the bottle's still open. So, you know.
And they die of starvation.
Yeah, they just starve to death. It'd actually be a great way of purging the population, I suppose.
Except their neighbours are all dead too.
Yeah, there is that problem.
Okay, you need to stop. Because it hurts to laugh. Okay, are we done?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Blue leads the way to a small kitchen and I stand awkwardly in the door as he begins pulling ingredients out of the fridge.
Immediately passes out.
Okay.
Continue. Do you like to cook?
I don't know. Don't care. Usually I don't have time. Oh, don't have time.
It's a bit time consuming, but I love it. There's something very satisfying about working with your hand. Using your brain in a different way.
Oh, God.
I like it when I get to knead the dough, you see.
Oh, Christ on a cracker.
I like to knead the dough because I'm making some bread. But also, have you seen these melons I got? Just
fucking
get
hate
yourself
you.
whatever you want. I've got plenty of plums.
Okay, I'm done.
What are you doing with my cucumber?
Right. I'm still standing stiffly in the doorway. Blue.
Oh, she's standing stiffly. He's fine.
Oh, God. Okay. No. I think that's the actual first breakdown I've had on fucking video ever.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's not.
When was the last time I had a...
I can't remember what series it was, but I think the name of it on my channel was Cleo Has a Breakdown. So,
Oh.
maybe Magical Diary.
My Magical Diary is always on my channel, wasn't it?
We had on both, but it
Did we?
finished on yours, yeah.
Okay. Oh no, it was the strawberry scene with Damien. And
Strawberries.
the innuendo.
Oh, the butter. It wasn't the strawberries, it was the butter. You remind me of butter. Yeah. It's so tasty, get all over my fingers. I like to lick it.
And it's Rehypnol flavoured. Oh, Blue looks over me and then stops what he's doing. He walks over to me, takes my hand and puts it on his crotch. Pulls me further into the kitchen, touches my cheek lightly, and then places a knife and cardboard in the counter in front of me. I can't. I just can't. I'm done. I'm just done. And of all the things to get me to this point, it was flipping super Rehypnol. Oh, my cheeks hurt so much.
The worst thing is it's spelt with an A rather than an ER because they're trying to brand it as being cool.
That's not even that funny.
New from Smaxo Biff Klein. You're going to chop the onion.
Oh, is that what you call it? Blue puts the onion in front of me and goes back to what he was doing before I take another sip of my drink and start chopping.
Well, that's nice. She doesn't cook normally, so presumably she doesn't realise she's going to end up having eye irritation. That's nice. You bastard.
But I have to say, there was a sizzle of a fire as soon as she finished that. I was just like, okay.
Set them on fire?
I don't know.
She's just cutting them.
I work quietly at first, but then start chatting about nothing. Before I know it, dinner is ready and I've been talking easily and actually enjoying myself. But let's give no examples of this.
No,
except for the massively awkward conversation from earlier.
Yeah. You see the awkward dialogue in, but not putting any of the bits where they actually, talk like people.
Yeah. Sit down on the couch to start eating, and after a few minutes... Yeah. Blue leans over to the coffee table and lights a candle. It's pretty suave.
Just imagine there's just old socks around it and pairs of underpants. This one candle, it's a single birthday cake candle sticking out
out of a pair of underpants.
He's just got a lighter. It takes him a couple of goes because it's virtually empty. It's running on fumes. And then man just light it.
I'm joking.
Staring at it.
I'm joking, but Blue looks at me earnestly.
I'm not trying to be suave. I'm trying to be sincere.
With the birthday candle. Something catches in my throat, like breath, maybe. I momentarily feel like I can't breathe. That's how it happens. And the moment stretches, and in that instant, none of the things that keep us apart seem to matter.
And she passes out. What?
The Selenon, the rebels, even the Bureau cease to exist in my mind as blue eyes look intently into mine.
The rest of him's kind of indifferent. It's just his eyes.
Finally, I break the contact. It's too much. I feel overwhelmed by everything, and I look down at my plate, which is still half full. To
be fair, she's quite small, so she might go for fairly small portions.
Maybe.
Violet?
Yeah?
Yes, that is the colour. You alright?
Yeah, I think so.
You didn't know I care about you, right? That's why I lit the candle.
Yeah, that's why we've been together, as partners, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's how you get to know someone really quickly.
Yeah.
Their entire memory gets wiped, and then you learn who they are.
You have no idea who you are. And neither do I. Yay!
Yay! Let's bong. Bong? Bang!
Yeah, let's bong. How hollow are your sexual partners?
Not hollow, they're more shallow. Like a puddle.
I was thinking more hollow and made of brass. Bong.
Don't be stupid, I can't afford brass. They're made out of concrete.
Concrete? Oh, no, that's not really going to bong. That's just going to thud.
It depends on how hollow they are.
That's... And I was thinking, oh, God, it's the sound of wet meat hitting concrete.
That's grim. Like it, though.
Just that over and over again. Followed by the sound of disappointment.
It doesn't matter if they're concrete. It's always followed by disappointment. Oh, for fuck's sake. I apologise to anybody who's expecting anything other than this for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, well, to be honest, after watching this Finder series, what were you expecting?
Statement startles me and I look up at him again. You do?
Yes.
Nobody's ever told me that before, or at least not that I can remember.
You've only got 6 weeks of memory. Well then, it's about time.
Blue puts his plate down on the coffee table and reaches across to take mine from my hands to do the same. I'm fucking eating here!
Stealing your food! He's not trying to be nice, he's just literally stealing her food.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. My emotions go haywire as Blue laces his fingers through mine, putting his other hand beneath my chin. He leans in, touches his lips with mine gently, then he pulls away slightly and looks at me. Blue.
You taste like Rohypnol.
I should know, I've used it on loads of people. I can't think of anything to say. Instead, I close the distance between us, and this time I kiss him. Blue responds so enthusiastically that it takes my breath.
That's not how kissing works, Blue. Stop.
Before I know it, I'm almost in Blue's lap. Well, you should probably be if you're on the flipping couch.
Yeah, that's the default sitting position in this place.
As the heat grows between us, my mind is buzzing with a flood of emotions.
Oh, yeah.
The little control I managed to maintain earlier in the evening is demolished as Blue runs his fingers through my hair. It's like a dam breaking, and I feel as though I'm drowning in the sensation. ...
She suddenly is Satan.
No, I can't.
Is she the Shadow Lord? Whatever he's called.
God, I hope so. It would be hilarious. Suddenly, it's too much. I pull away from Blue and stand up quickly.
You're like that. You sounded like Satan.
I can't get a handle on my thoughts long enough to respond to him. Instead, I run through Blue's bedroom and into the bathroom and shut the door. I lean with my back against the door, trying to catch my breath and get a handle on my emotions.
Amongst other things.
After a moment, Blue knocks softly on the door.
Fire, open the door, please. I need to pee.
I don't answer.
I really need to pee. Please.
Tenderness in his voice makes me feel terrible for running away. I open the door and Blue is standing there, looking concerned.
Still in the doorway. Move. Hey. He just tries to be really sexy and failing. Hey, you went into the toilet crying. That's the sexiest thing.
Hey! I can't look at him, instead I look down at my feet. I'm sorry, it just got... Oh, that was just too much.
And I'm good.
You might want to warn a girl before you hit that out in the future. I gesture vaguely to my head and look up at him, hoping that he understands what I mean. Because I fucking don't.
It's okay, though. It might be that she's picking up too many of his emotions, so it gets overwhelming.
Possibly, although
it's kind of twice the emotions.
It's not, though.
But it's hers and his.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Blue hugs me in carefully, and I wrap my arms around him hesitantly.
What's that poking me? Plenty of time to get to know one another. There's plenty of time for this.
He pulls back and gestures between us.
I get out the doorway, I need to pee. Come on, let's go to bed. It's been a long day. This isn't helping.
No!
No, that's not the same problem, but just in a different place. Let's do the same thing, but with different furniture.
Yes. My eyes go wide when he says bed, and I start to panic again. Blue laughs gently because he's a sadist. And he takes in my expression.
However, I might go to sleep. I'll sleep on the couch somehow. You can sleep in my bed. How do you sleep on that couch?
I don't know. You don't.
Can't fit any... It's not even a thing of his feet sticking off the end. It's kind of... If he's lucky, his arse might be on one arm while his head's on the other.
Okay. Blue goes suggestion and pulls out a large sweatshirt.
I'll sleep on the sofa. Oh, okay. Slams door in his face. Here. Say, something comfy to wear while you're sleeping.
So he hands it to me and starts to leave the room. About halfway across the room, he pauses and turns back. He comes back to me, traces my cheek for a moment, kisses me lightly, and then he's gone, closing the door behind him. Okay. I slip on the oversized sweatshirt and flop down onto the bed to try and slow my heartbeat. I lift the... Oh, for fuck's sake. I lift the... I can't do this.
Why does he smell like cinnamon?
I don't know. Maybe he just eats cinnamon pancakes every morning for
breakfast. Rubs them all over his body in the shower.
Yeah, and then he goes and he eats one of those big fucking cinnamon rolls, like the big ones, and he's just like, oh, I fucking hate my life. I hate my life so much. I smell of cinnamon though, but I hate my life. Cinnamon mixed with something spicier, curry. Cinnamon and curry. That I can't quite name. A strong wave of affection for Blue sweeps over me, and I'm worried I might be falling for him. What that I have kissed him and everything. And by all accounts, really liked it.
Yeah. She kissed Blue and she liked it. She could taste his cinnamon chapstick. Cinnamon chapstick would be weird. Quite nice, but weird.
I actually think that's a thing.
Is it?
I think so. There's definitely an apple and cinnamon one that I've had.
I can see there being ones that are mixed flavours, but I was thinking just pure cinnamon.
Well, there is. There are toothpastes that are cinnamon toothpastes. For those people that can't have mint for some reason.
Well, some people just react badly to strong mint.
Yeah, but there are cinnamon toothpaste and it's red, and I'm just like, that would be just, that would be just,
awesome.
Be like, oh, I've murdered someone and eaten them. That's how I imagine.
No. I'd just run around with it, being frothy around my mouth, just running outside going, they'll never find the bodies. Run out down the street. Just got a Halloween costume in a tube.
I'm crying.
Just need that and a big stick. You're done.
No, dear. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
I don't imagine myself doing that, just wearing white pants. Just running around frothy at the mouth.
Just wait till October. That's all I'm saying. I will find the cinnamon toothpaste myself.
Oh my God, I just realised something.
What?
So look at that cabinet right at the front, right? You know there's two drawers that are kind of cabinet height?
Yeah.
There. Look at the board above them.
Uh-huh.
No. Further down. Underneath that. Further up. A little bit more. Yeah. That's not how perspective works, guys. That's... That cabinet is not well made.
No. That was someone... Shit, I've done the shelf wrong. How do I fix it? You don't bother. All right, cool.
How do you fix it? You don't. No one will notice. Shit, it went on the internet. Who'd have thought?
I think we should call it an episode. I'm just fuck it. Done.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.